Hi, my name's Lost Ninja, and you are watching Lost Ninja Plays Darkosto's Invasion Modpack version 1.0.7. This is episode 40. As I mentioned in my last episode, that is a lot of episodes. But what the heck, I'm enjoying myself. So, I'm hoping that the people watching this are enjoying myself as well. Yeah, so, anyway, so we get rid of this turret, because we don't actually want that. No, not a turret. That's a bar thing. Right, we're going to get rid of this bar thing. And, right, so we've got those. And we'll get rid of that one there as well, because it's in the wrong place. And then we're going to go make some laser turrets. I'm going to make 6, I think, or maybe 8. Right, well I need 1, 2, I need 3 more for my base anyway. So I might make more than I had planned on. Go away, fish. You've stolen my goods, my gear. Where's it gone? Have I picked it up now? I think I must have picked it up. And the next thing I'm going to do, absolute next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to break that pump and replace it so that it resets, because I'm sick of it not actually. It will take a while for it to get back to where it was probably, but what the heck, I can live with that. Right, it's draining at 206, 61, 825, so 206, 805. 206, 825 is going to be about there, isn't it? 206, 805. Yeah. Clearly it's not draining there, because that is drained. I'm hoping it'll fill this bit in, and that bit there. I'm not certain why it didn't do the job it was supposed to be doing. But it didn't, so that's alright. I haven't found out why the cloche doesn't work yet. Something else I need to find out. I think, actually, I did say I was going to do that next, but I think I'm going to do the solar panels next. Have we... Oh, that's a thought. We've got that one out. I'll go and put that one down upstairs, so that we've got... it just extra storage. So that one's full-ish. I need 24 plus... No, I have to get the book out, I think. I can't remember. Right, solar array, tier 2. So we need 25 solar cells. And just out of interest, how 32 structure blocks, which is basically 2 of these, 49 solar cells, and 8 modifier cores, and that does peak energy of 14,112 RF per tick. So let's just go have a quick look at. I need to find out. Oh, no, that's from environmental tech. I suppose logically I did, but I don't remember it. Right, so solar panel 3. I need mica. I can't get mica without using the... Yeah, so I'm not going to make solar panel 3. The solar panel 2 is diamond blocks, energetic alloy. I've got all of that. And the solar panel 1, which I've got. Well, I'll use one of these. It's physically a bigger block. I know that much. Now here's a question that I want to find the answer out before I go much further. If I make the... I've got that one. But I'd quite like to change the colour of it to say the alabaster. I don't know if I've got enough blocks for it, but yeah. So tier 2 uses the tier 1, so I can't swap it. Oh, well, that's a pain. So it's just extra diamonds then, isn't it, really? No, basically, my thinking is this. I'm going to use another envelope. What the hell's that envelope for? It's a nice posh-looking envelope. Free post omnisis. Omnisis. Oh, what that is. Stops me... Oh, but my arm's sticking to the desk underneath it, that's all. And the brown one that I've been using for a while is getting a bit sort of... Ugh. Launcher. Ooh, I might have to look at that to see what launcher does. Right, so let us go downstairs and have a look at our other resources. I'm going to make the tier 2 one, because the tier 3 one's out over something I can't do. I've got enough of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at blocks I've got. Have I got any alabaster? I've got a block of quartz. White elevator. Right, so I've got loads of ender pearls now, you see. Well, maybe loads is overstating the case slightly, but block of quartz, chiseled quartz. See, these really ought to be in the other box. Right, so let's put all that lot into there, and clear and snapshot. Clear and snapshot. So the blocks are back in the right place, basically. Right then, so we're going to need to make. Oh, we don't need any more basalt to make the structure block tier 2, do we? Because we're using structure block tier 1. And the tier 2 solar array tier 2, it uses a solar cell from that one, 25. I'm going to need to make more solar cells because I'm only going to have 18 solar cells. Alright, does 3,600, that one does 648. So basically, that is the equivalent, roughly, of 4 of the other ones, but it doesn't use 4 parts. So all I really want to do then is up. Right, I want to take 2 of those to pieces. Yeah, and use that to upgrade the basic parts. There we go. Pick the bits up. And then once I've done that, I can then break the other 2 apart to get the remaining solar cells I'm going to need. Right, so that's one done. And then as soon as I've done this, I'm going to get on with the laser turrets. I just suddenly thought, if I want to do it the way I, put these laser turrets in, I need to make sure I've got enough power. And I wasn't certain I was going to have enough power. No, that's not true. I knew I was going to have enough power, but they're going to, because I've been putting 6 down, they're going to drain quite a lot quite quickly. Oh, I don't mean to do that. Right. I need more of those, obviously, but I can make a few more. Let's just merge. Merge. Not going to bother merging that one in yet. Right, so the tier 2 solar panel. Must admit, I thought you used 2 of those, but is that the tier 3? Yeah, the tier 3 uses 2 tier 2s. So I will want to eventually make 2 tier 2s, basically. Right, so that's that bit. And that's part of what I want to do. Luckily, this thing doesn't use power. It uses nutrient, which I've got tons of. So I can break. Alright, that's the tier 3 stuff. Modifier core. I want half of those. I'm not certain how big this is, to be honest. It tells me in there, I'll have to look it up. I think it's 7 by 7 by 2, whereas the one I've just broken was 5 by 5 by 2. Right, can I make some more of those? No, do I need to make more of those? Perhaps would be a better way of putting it. Now, where were we? We want to see if we can make some more of those. That's it. We can. Right. So I don't know why I did that. Salt. I've got 22. I need 24. Was that right? Solar array. 25. So I need 2 more. To be honest, I think I'm going to make it with clay and do it that way rather. Make it. Well, the thing is, I'm going to want to get to the. I'm not having any luck today. Yeah, it is automatable. It's just not easy. And the problem is, of course, if you fire it twice, you get the stuff I don't want, basically. Right, so we want to make those again. Right, we'll just get lots of them, basically. So we got 21. I needed 25 for the basic one, don't I? Right, so that is the first one going in. Assuming I can find that thing. Right. So the other thing we need is a bit more conduit. But we need the green conduit because I'm going to use pretty much the same design I've got here, except it's 7 by 7. Of course it's night as well, which doesn't help. Right then. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm just going to poke. Oh, I'm going to poke my willy up like that. Alright, no, I'm not really going to poke my willy up like that. It's gone mouldy! Oh no! Well, I'm going to break this one down now. I'm just going to put these on here to absorb any losses downstairs, is the idea. Because ultimately that's what they're for. Right, so now I want to get me... Ooh, drink. And then pretty much I think the next thing after that to do will be to upgrade my power storage. Because I'm going to be producing so much more power than I was. I mean, actually not actually that much power, but I'm going to be so much more than I was producing that the batteries I've got will fill up very quickly and probably drain just as quickly once I've got the 10 turret. You see. And the other reason I want to break these is because the next... Oh, let me do that. Right, the next... when I actually put this new turret... Not turret. When I actually put this next thing in... Yeah, I want to have it 3 in from the end rather than 5 in from the end, or whatever it is at the moment. So at the moment I've got 1, 2, 3 to there. Right, so I want to put it there. That's 6 in. Yes, so 3 in from the end, not 2 in from the end. Right, and then I want to put it... At the moment it's only sticking out 1, but it needs to stick out 2. Not certain about that one, but that should work there. Right, so, oh, let me do that. We need to get rid of that one as well. Right, and then we just do... Just this arrow comes past from nowhere. I have to go underneath to finish that one off, like I would expect. Multi-block assembly complete. Now, obviously it's not going to do anything now because it's dark. But it will do soon. And then for the rest of your life. He's going to have much fun soon because there's going to be a turret near there. It'll spank him, or her, or it, or whatever. I'm definitely seeing more raiders spawning around here. I think I'm going over its head. Right, so that's the first one. I'm actually going to make the second one now, actually. I hadn't planned on doing this, but I've got enough of these coming in. So I need 25, I've got 18, so let's see, that's 25? Right, I'm a bit surprised about that. I would have thought I would... Oh, you only need... Yeah, you only need 24, not Right, so we want to get the recipe for that one. Missing items. I'm not missing items, am I? I'll put it in the bag instead. Right, recipe. I don't actually want the all 32. I suppose I might... Oh no, I suppose I might just do it because I'm going to... When I get round to upgrading to the next tier... that's a solar panel 1. I want the solar panel 2. They can go back in. I thought I'd made 2, but clearly I didn't. No, I didn't. Right, so then we want to make the solar panel 2. Next, it turns out we've used all of our diamonds up. Ah! Right, how many diamonds have we got left? 13. That is freaking insane. Right, then, so we take that one off there. I have to work this out. So we got, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1. So 1, 2, 3, it's going to be there. Oh, the one that I don't want it on, basically. the sun's not up properly yet. Clearly the answer. Right, so what was it? 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And then take that one off, take that one off, that one off, and that one off. Right, and we can rein that in as well. So, oh god, rated difficulty 20. This is getting a bit insane, really. Right, well, no, to be fair, I'm not actually all that worried about it. I don't know what happens if it tries to place a block underneath me. It does, it just doesn't do anything about it. Right, so let's get... so it's 2 multi-blocks complete now. We've only got 1 wedge. How do we manage that then, eh? Got 20k. No, that's coming from that one. I can't remember how many I said we were getting. Right, so solar array. So the next thing to do then is to put together the void resource miner. I need some mica blocks. So that was that one. So we're doing 6,000, so 7,200 RF per tick. I'm happy. And the next one up, although to be fair, the next one up will probably I will only have one of them. So that's 14,000, which is double, nearly 4 times, isn't it? So if it's 7,200 to up to 14,100, no, 14,112. That's nearly double it. So the tier 4, which I don't even know you can make, is 46,000. So yeah. Right, right. New turrets now. Let's put the stuff away I'm not using at the moment. Right. I don't know, actually. Just have a look. I know if you use it in... Yeah, how about that? Right, so we've got a tier 2. We've got 7 tier 1s, which I'm not going to use at all. We've got 6 disposable turrets. We've got a gun turret and a potato cannon. Ah, and a sensor tier 5. Oh, that's going to be useful then. Right, so... At... turret in there. So what we want to do is we're going to make about 6. Which means we need a load of those, basically. We'll just grab... Right, and then we'll make 5 of those. 5. I might end up needing to make more than 5, but to start with, we'll just do it that way. So we need 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just had to spare one of those in. We're not going to have enough diamonds, are we? Because we need 2 diamonds per, plus the ones for the actual barrels. That's another 2 diamonds, and that's 6, that's 12. That's 24 diamonds, and I've got 13. And I haven't got any emeralds. I don't think I've got any emeralds. Got 4 emeralds, so oh, bugger. Right, I'm going to make 2 turrets then, of these type. Not the ones, how many as I wanted. Right, so let's go that way. And then we'll have to go exploring. I'm really getting bored of it, to be honest. Um, how much damage that leaves me with 5 diamonds. I can make another 2 tier 5 turrets then, basically. Ah, no, I can't, because I need emeralds for the... Ah, bloody hell, for the base. I hadn't realised that. So I can make 1 base. And where is my laser? Railgun. Laser. Railgun's a waste of time. Oh, I still need to make the obsidian turrets and stuff, so that's alright. It's not tremendously damaging. It doesn't do a lot more damage than the other ones. Yeah, and it's right. So I actually what I want to do is put a I have no idea how well this will work. I need one of those. And then when I come back from there, I'm going to upgrade the tech chest to a double layer one. Right, so that goes onto there with one of those on top. We put that up to 9. We configure it to not attack neutrals. And that is largely because I don't want to have it attacking my colonists. Now it's possible we could put that directly onto there. In fact, I would be very surprised if we couldn't put that directly onto there, but I think that will look neater in the long run. And that's going up quite quickly enough. I'm happy with that. I think I will do one of those. Got one with it, haven't I yet? So I'm going to put one of those. Oh, we haven't got that long, have we? Ah, cool. That looks neater than the other one. Oh. Sorry, Herobrine, you're really not going to win now. Right, let's have a quick look inside there. We need... Oh, no, the configure's alright. So... well, these things have got quite a lot of range, and you can actually make range upgrades to them as well. I'm just trying to remember what they're like. That's right, yeah, range, diamond. Apart from the fact he's got a diamond on it, it's actually not actually a terribly expensive one. I'm just really short of diamonds. The biggest issue I will have is when I have those, because the turrets will just sit and shoot them, even though. Ooh, flipping heck! Those things are getting more explosive, I think. I'll have to go and repair all these holes. And one of my signs has gone down by the looks of it. There should be a sign up there, I think, as well. Build hut. Sawmill. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, it also doesn't help that I'm using... I want to use these cacti for dye, and I want to use them for defences and all sorts of other stuff. Well, basically, for my colony, I want to get to a point where I've got... yeah, she was an ally. Sorry, Octoberly. I don't know who you were, but... It's a bit worrying that they've just jumped straight over my cacti, which is supposed to killing them. It looks like the cacti aren't going to be as useful as I thought. Bugger. Oh well. Oh, my encoder is overloaded. Oh no. Basically, what it's saying is my computer is a slow relic of the dim and distant past. What a lot of stuff. Oh, you little fucker! You're not having it. That's my drill. For me. Right, let's pick that cacti up. I said I was going to breed the fish for attack duty. Oh, I failed at picking that cacti up anyway. I'll leave it there. Don't need it that much. I mean, I do, obviously, but... Ah! He's pet rat. I'm going to kill your pet rat. I love sniping like that. I'm going to go and find, not in any particular recently, I'm going to go and find a load of more... I'm going to go find a load of quicksand. Not for my base. I'm going to put it. You know where I've had the cacti. I'm going to put the cacti. I'm going to put the. Bleh. I'm going to put the stuff I'm trying to talk about, but I can't. Ooh, have I run out of power? No, I run out of coal. Bugger. Let's see, I'll get 3 in there. Probably not a very good way of doing it. What the hell? Oh, it's a laser turret. That's why. Nah, we'll just do one of those then. Right, let's just... Oh, that's not going to go in there because it doesn't think it exists or something. I don't know. Right, let's look at crates then. Oh, there we go. Can we upgrade? Small to medium crate upgrade. Yes, we can. Is that it? Seriously? Oh, I need a medium crate. I hadn't realised that. I just thought it was. I thought that was the. Pardon me. I thought that was the wooden casing, and I thought wooden casing plus 4 bits of wood, and I can make it into a medium. Right. I'm going to upgrade. Probably want to upgrade about 2 of them, aren't I? That one and that one certainly. I'll get 3 of those anyway. Let's just pop that in there and merge, 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 merge. This is why I don't like this system. I think there's better systems, basically. Small storage crate. When did I make those? I didn't know I'd made those. Void crystal block. Coal. Right. I need 4 each, don't we? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be expensive. Oh, I might have some void crystal anyway. Let's have a look. I've got 18 already. That's 2 blocks. It's still expensive, though, isn't it? I'm not going to be upgrading. Hang on. Have we got, what's that one? That one's got empowered. And that's one of those is basically 3 times the size of the basic one, which is all right. Basically, I haven't got a lot of coal, and I'm really sort of loath to turn it all into storage crates. So I think what I'm going to do, so that means I have to make those and those, which are not. It doesn't help. I've got sunlight in my face now. Move that so it doesn't reflect off it as easily. Right. How am I going to do my storage? I think how I'm going to do my storage, I'm just not going to use that storage system at all. I'm going to go to the Ender.io version of storage system, which we can make tiny. Let's have a look. Tiny is that. That uses a tiny. So it's basically to get each grade, we need to get the. We can paint them. Chassis plates are machine chassis. Let's put. Oh no, let's. And this is. There's two big issues I have with it. First of all, you've got to have, unless you just have a chest that accepts everything, which would be sort of. That might be an idea actually. Just do that. I still want. I would still want one of these. What's it called? Remote awareness. Can we make one like that? No, we haven't got one like those. Right, so can we make that? Yes. In and out. That's all we need then, isn't it, really? And now if we put things into there, they will just get put into there as a sort of like fail-safe. Well, no, the thing is, what it means is I'm going to be in a position of saying, right, well, I've got stuff coming into it. And if I upgrade that, if I upgrade any of them now, I'll upgrade that one. Yeah. Basically, my idea is that the let's get rid of stuff I don't need. We got a saddle anywhere. Saddle. We've got a saddle, right? So we're gonna craft up my T-Rex saddle. I haven't worked out how to make this T-Rex grow yet, but can't have everything. Right, let's get rid of stuff in here that I don't actually want to keep for whatever reason. Coffee seeds. Like I'm ever going to drink coffee. In-game or otherwise, I am never going to drink coffee. It is the most revolting substance on the planet. Unless it's in cake. Coffee in cake is not bad, I have to admit. Probably keep those treated sticks. Right, so that's reduced the amount of junk I've got in there. Right, so I'll do the same in here. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. Actually thinking about it. I'm going to have a crate. I'll put it somewhere down here. Of stuff that I don't need in the system. For instance, like railway stuff. I might need it one day. I might want to use it one day, but I don't actually need it in the system all the time. Tiny torches. Climbing rope. Ladder. The old turret stuff. I'm never going to use it again, so what's the point in keeping it? Except, I might want to use it again, so I do want to keep it, for obvious reasons. Tripwire hooks. I'm not going to use those, or unlikely I'm going to use those. Disposable item turret, yeah. And that is a large, to a certain extent, is the largest problem about my this storage system. You've got stuff that you're never going to use again. You can't. No, that's not a problem with the storage system. The problem with the storage system is you can't. It's not set up in such a way that you get a single inventory. So if I'm looking at this, yeah, I've got this inventory, which apparently has got nothing in it now. Yeah, so I've got this inventory, I've got this inventory, I've got this inventory. The return area, so if I take something out of there, it doesn't go back in. I've got to put it into the return area, which sends it back to the chest. So I've got to put stuff on the chests, unless I just make a single monolithic. I just say, right, all the chests can have anything in, which is fine, which is a good idea in a way. But then the issue is, right, so I want to put stuff into something. I want to say, right, I'm just going to put all my such and stuff away and put it in there. And then I have to use just this, and that's, well, that box is a bit too small, and I've got to use the return area, and so yeah, it's not awful, and there are reasons why I like it, and there's reasons why I don't like it, but to be honest, at the moment, I think I'm probably edging on not liking it more than liking it. It also doesn't help that. Well, I don't think I've seen it yet, but certainly in my previous playthrough of this pack, I got to the point where it was duplicating items. So it would show you, say for that sake of argument, the breaker switch, it would say you've got 2 of them in when you've only got 1 in. If you try to take the 2 out, it would then say, oh, you can't take the second one out because obviously you don't have this. Well, I can't work out how to make the garden close work, you see, so it's a bit sort of pointless to keep. I'll tell you what I will take back out of there. I will keep the transformer and the breaker switch in a sensible place. I got the turret working in Test World in the end. It won't work in what I want. So, yeah. No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to using just unfiltered chests. I don't need them at all to be filtered, really. It makes it easier for me to manage externally, I suppose. So if I want to put stuff away, I know if I put everything in this chest, it'll be in the right place, sort of thing. I'm going to need to go and find glowstone anyway, so I've got diamond to get, I've got glowstone to get, I need to get gold as well. I really have used quite a lot of resources up. I'm going to do another... why the hell's that there? That must have fallen down from up there. I don't know why it's fallen down from up there. Oh well, don't know. So we've got a bit more gold. I was going to see if I put that block in. If it falls down again, we'll have to work out why. Yeah, it's just falling down again. Why? I think I know what it is. It used to have a fence there, I think. There's a fence there. Oh no, is it? Oh, it might be there, the fence. Yeah. I dropped down and I thought, oh, hang on, I did that. Basically, this fence here is in the wrong place. And I placed that. Yeah, and the other ones are probably placed in creative mode. So, that's why there is that problem. I'm going to get back up there. I placed it in creative? No. I couldn't possibly have just said that. Right, I know how to fix it. Without going into creative mode. And what's more, it will look boss too. Well, in theory. No, that's not quite what I had in mind. In fact, that's just... It looks good eventually, but at the moment it's not looking good because it doesn't look good. I do probably more in creative than I ought to. That's something. I turned off the... that's not worked either. I got rid of you see, yeah, things are falling down now. It's not actually as quite as it's... bloody hell. It's not quite as it seems, because what actually has happened is this stuff here will support blocks. Yeah, no problem. So when I've broken... And I might not place it in creative. So when I have broken the... oh yeah, place that there now, am I? No. When I have broken the fence that was here, yeah, and replaced it with this, these haven't fallen because I've replaced it with this, which ignores gravity as well. That's basically what's happened. Oh, I've done that again. Right. They can't get out, so I'm alright. I'm alright, Jack. I'll come back and stab them a bit with my swords. So, when I place these now... Yeah, oh, I can't place that because I've got... Well, in the wrong place. Yeah. They don't fall in. And they won't, the rest of them won't fall in because they're alright. It's just that line there. What I would like to do is replace all of the fences, eventually, with this stuff. Although, to be fair, I really don't like this stuff. I might replace it with the other version of that stuff. Right. Oh, hell, I can't be bothered to stab them all. Let's just do that and see what happens. Should get the most of them. Right, so we are... how's this thing getting on? It's empty. Those are not empty, but they've got no sugar in them, so that's alright. Let us go... No, not that way. Let's go that way. Let's go and see how the pumpy thing's doing out here. It hasn't actually got any further than it had, by the looks of it. Need some food. That's not food. That's food. I suppose that's food for me drill. Don't know. Well, I think the thing is, it goes back through everywhere it was before, and when it was doing it before, it was, it goes through each chunk, each block that it can hit, and says is the water or lava or liquid or whatever here. Yes, remove it. No, move on to the next one. So it's doing it it's going through it at the same rate as it did it last time, but because so we got 189.19, 189.811. So 189.806 is going to be let's see, 189 is well, 189 is there. 806 is there, so it's done virtually nothing. I probably shouldn't have restarted it. Oh well. So I'm going to go and do some exploring off camera, and I'm going to probably take a couple of days doing that. I can't be bothered to upload anything in the meantime, so no, I'm going to take a couple of in-game days, and I won't upload anything in the meantime. This is true. I probably should move that one along again, or add them out. I am desperately short of many items. I need coal, I need gold, I need lots of stuff. I need my head looking at for playing this pack again when I knew how gosh darn evil it was sometimes. Right. But we've got some more Ender Lily seeds to place, which is nice. Don't know about that. Not short of redstone. Really not short of redstone. But I am getting short of redstone. So I think I'm going to use some of my bone meal, which I have absolutely tons of, to get more redstone. And then I think I'm going to make a quarter of this farm just into redstone farm, and I don't have to keep making it stuff. But yeah, I'm quite happy with my progress so far. I'll tell you what I'll do just quickly before we leave, because it's only 10 minutes or so. Just see if we've got any more quests done. Oh, at 4. Right. One in scrapping, which is not terribly interesting. Oh, yeah, it was actually the hoe. Diamonds, excellent. That's a nuisance, actually. I should have had all of those. So I had a whole set, if you remember that. I repaired it and stuck it in the thing. I didn't actually think about doing that with it. So yeah, that's a pain, that. Survivalist, we've got another dog to kill. Yeah, it's fine. Another one of those, fine. At some point, we're going to dig the pit. Which will allow us to spawn in those things. Don't know what those things are. It'll almost certainly be over there. You go to the bottom of it and spam your airdrops, and they fall down the inside of the pit rather than all over the place. Which is nice. And then automation, which is... Oh, it's the farmer. Bone meal, diamond axe, and diamond hoe. Oh, useful. Not very useful, but useful. Oh, I can get more worms. I don't need worms, really. Greenhouse glass. I wonder if greenhouse glass... I need to make 8 greenhouse glass. I wonder if it works on ender lilies. I've never used it, really, so I don't know. To be honest, let's be fair here, I'm not as short of ender lilies now as I have been in the past. Not ender lilies, ender pearls. So I'm a bit sort of, well, is it worth bothering with? I do have a watering can downstairs, though. I could try the watering can, see if that helps. I'm happy with these as well, although I'd prefer them not to be basalt. I prefer them to be one of the other colours. But anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break from the game anyway. So I've done about 2.5 hours of it this morning already, and yeah, basically. Oh no, I don't want that in there. I certainly don't want that in there. Oh, it can go in the bin. Why anyone would want to eat knowingly, willingly eat dog food. Unless there's been a nuclear war and that's all there is left. I can sort of get with that, to be fair. I could probably do the tree farm as well, actually, but I'm not as needy of that. I don't use a lot of wood, to be honest. I've got quite a lot of wood in. And that's quite good at expanding, thinking the amount of wood you've got. Oh. I think I want to put a filter. Oh no, I'll tell you what I'll do. Because this has got a higher priority than anything. We'll put those in there, so they will always go to there by choice. It's easier to see them then. Right. So yeah, I've got to get coal. I've got to get diamond. I've got to get gold. I'm going to go AFK rather than quitting the server because I'm going to hopefully the pig zombies will. Oh, I won't do it there. Pig zombies from upstairs. Hopefully the pig zombies will try and take over the world and get killed and drop the gold everywhere. So until episode 41, I'm beginning to wonder why I'm giving them numbers because we're going to be here for years at this rate. But are we enjoying ourselves? Crucially, I am. Yes. So at the moment, I'm probably still on my way to the moon. Whereas the last series, I couldn't get to the moon because I got bored. Because I was doing it like I was just going through the quest book saying, all right, I've done this quest, done this quest, done this quest, done this quest. Blah. This time I'm actually, I'm actually preparing to build a mine colony rather than just, building the structure blocks that you needed and actually not placing them. So anyway, I'm going to go AFK at that point, and you are going to stop watching this because I'm going to stop recording. So until I come back in episode 41, adios, and bon voyage, and stuff. I really ought to guten tag, but that's hello, I think. I only don't speak a lot of other languages. I'm not very good at English, to be fair. So until the next episode, cheerio.